Welcome back to BashFM number 18, Not in the regular studio. This is what I am. I'm a comic. I'm gonna be traveling. Not always gonna be in the studio. I miss it though. The backdrop isn't as nice. But yeah, welcome back. Last time I left you off, I was about to do the laugh lounge competition last Sunday, and that was fire. That was really fun, honestly. Yeah, it was a really good show because it was a really hot crowd. Because this girl brought a bunch of her friends who were young people, so it was fucking actually a sick show. Fucking a lot of people fucking crushed. Really fun night. I didn't win, but it came close. And like I said, the girl who brought the friends won. It was sick though. It was really fun. Had a good time. It just felt so nice up there. I got a zen. So yeah, that was really fun. The guy who runs it too, he always closes out the show with his signature bit. So he's the host, and then at the end he literally asks, he's like, "Have any of you seen me?" And they're like, "No." He's like, "Oh, perfect." Closed it out with his signature bit. It's a really funny joke, but it's just funny to see that because you don't really see the host normally after the last person goes up, just comes on and says, "Oh, that's our show," blah blah blah. But it was really funny. And then yeah, so that was fun. Monday, I vacuum absolute, obviously, and I actually had a spot on the show that day. So what I like to do is like vacuum until 6, go home, chill, maybe smoke a joint, maybe have something to eat, whatever. Not even, sometimes it's 5:30, and it's nice, gives me time, especially if I'm on abs that night. But this time I couldn't because the guy running it was late, so I had to stay there till like 6:45. So I had to just go home, shower, and then smoke a joint when I got back to abs. So I was pretty high going into the set, which isn't a bad thing, but it's not a great thing. You don't want to be too high. Also, the guy running it, no, not running it. My both of my buddies are the ones who run it, but the guy hosting was fucking sloshed before the show. We were all just chilling, getting ready for the show, and he's just hammered. I literally was getting drunk just talking to this guy. My boy. And then he was just roasting me for no reason. It was ridiculous. He was hosting the show. I had to go bullet because I was hosting Swizzles after. So, whatever. It wasn't like the best set ever. It was mid, I would say. It was alright. I got them on my side near the end, but it was just, this guy was so hammered right off the start that it was just like he did like 5 minutes off the top. So it was fun, but it was like, Jesus, why are you so sloshed already? I wonder how the rest of the show went because I had to leave right away. Ended up leaving and hosting Swizzles, which was fucking fun as fuck. That was a really good show, honestly. Better than abs. It was fun hosting Swizzles. I'd done it twice before. This was my third time. And yeah, it was probably the best time. Off the top, it was really fun. I think I probably did like 10, and I did a good chunk of jokes that went really well, and the crowd worked well. It was just a sick opening. Really good first half of the show, and then smoked weed at break, which I told the audience, hey, I'm smoking weed at break, so be prepared for not greatness. And then the second half was alright. I fucking was high as shit, but it was fun. Like, it wasn't bad, it was just less energy. But then near the end it picked up again, and then the ending was fire. It was a great show overall. The bartender told me that she was gonna tell the producer Emmett that she's gonna tell him that she wants me to host more because it was really funny. She's my friend though, so that has to factor in. But also, it was a good show, so we'll see. Either way, it was really fun. It was really, I'm getting my hosting. I have another hosting gig that I'll talk about soon from this week. I've been hosting a lot, and that one was crazy. Either way, yeah, that was fun. But fuck, I don't want to swear as much, but what can you do? I'm gonna tone it down. Fuck! Okay. Got it out of my cyst. Either way, Tuesday, that was fun. Tuesday was lit because it's the start of comp season. Like I said, the first comp was the Laugh Lounge comp that I bashed out at, that was the first comp of the season. Abs started Tuesday, the Absolute Prove Your Comic Competition 2026, son. That started on Tuesday, and me and Carmina went and fucking just had a good old time. So first off, we got Popeyes. Oh man, it was super blessed. I haven't had Popeyes in a hot minute. So that was nice. Getting Popeyes, and then we walked to the show, smoked some joints, which was really nice. The thing about it, had to pay for tickets for the club that I work at. So whatever, we're paying for tickets. Guess what? I'm sitting in a nice seat, son. I sat in some seats I ain't never sat before at Abs. Also, haven't been in the crowd in a comedy show in a hot minute. I forgot how amazing it was. Great show. Amazing. Great seats, great show. Fucking fun to watch. It was the comps, so these are the people that, well, now Alex Callahan won this week. He's somebody I'm gonna be competing against if I make the finals. So like, it's fun to see the competition, but also just see your peers and your friends do good. Like, fucking Caesar killed it, Callahan killed it, Dave Elliott crushed it. Like, it was amazing. Just fun to watch and just great show. Got to see the headliner for like the last 5 minutes because I went to vape after the last contestant. But the headliner this week is really funny. Seen him a lot, but just very animated, funny. But yeah, great show Tuesday. Amazing. Sat in the audience. Me and Carmina wore glasses the whole time. Just, it was one because the comedians know us, so I was like, why not try to be hilariously inconspicuous or whatever. Like, we were obvious. It was obviously us, but like we were pretending like we're secret agents or something. That was funny. And we just, because I told them, like, let's just, if we're in here and we paid, we're customers. Let's not talk to anyone in the showroom. So in the showroom, I didn't even talk to anyone. Even Callahan told me he waved at me because he seen me before the show started, and I didn't see him wave, but if I did, I wouldn't even wave because I was being a customer, paying top dollar, eh? But yeah, that was epic. Great, like, amazing show. So much fun. I might do it this Tuesday again. But either way, Wednesday was craziness. This was the other hosting I was talking about. So basically, went to Eddie's to get a lotto, didn't get that, whatever. Eddie's was a good show. Didn't get on. But anyways, went to Pizza Cafe Taché, hosted this week. Within the first 20 seconds, getting heckled by this lady, because I called her a lady, and she said, "No, I'm not a lady, asshole," or something like that. And I was like, oh. In my head, I was like, oh man, is this one of those pronoun like thing, whatever, you know? fucking scared out of my head that this show's gonna be shut down. So I'm just like, oh, my bad. What do you, like, what, are you a man? And no, okay, so what's your pronouns? And she goes, dirty whore, you stupid fuck. I'm not a lady, I'm a dirty whore. That's what she meant. I'm not a lady, I'm a dirty whore. And I was like, oh my, only in Gatineau, you hear that shit? Not Gatineau, in Quebec in general. The ladies don't refer to themselves as ladies. They're dirty whores. Not from me, from one of your own. Anyways, yeah, so I'm like, okay. Try to break the tension. Hey, you have the same name as my ex. Woohoo, gotta laugh. And then just kept getting called bitch from this lady. I was having fun with it, honestly. It is what it is. She was just going off. Kept saying crazy shit. And then eventually was like, come here, trying to get me. I was like, why do you want me to go over there? Just come here. No, I ain't going over there. And then this comedian, Colin, went and talked to her. She whispered in his ear, and then he came back and said, she wants to know if you'll suck her toes. And I'm like, fucking right. I was like, yeah, why not? Just as a joke. And then she whipped them out, and I sucked on them. No, I would have, but she was a coward. But anyways, she wanted me to suck her toes. No thanks. And then I try to get into try to bring that into a new bit I'm working on about having sex. And then she wouldn't even, I couldn't even do the bit. She kept interrupting. She's like, you're white trash. You're fucking white trash. Tell us about it. You know what? I'm posting it on YouTube, by the way, so you guys will be able to see this. Because I recorded the whole thing. Guess what? She kept calling me white trash. Carmina's like, is this a plant? Because if you've seen, I have white trash jokes. She's like, is this a plant? I'm like, fuck no. And then the girl's like, I'm incest and white trash. And I'm like, you are my sister. My sister was there, guys. No, my sister ain't like that. My sister's the best. This lady was crazy. Anyways, she dipped. Guess what? Got in her car, probably high off fucking oxys or something. She was crazy. Maybe even drunk, I don't know. Got in her car, hit the curb, just sped away. And then I riffed on how she's the only person I would allow to drunk drive. It was amazing. You'll see. I got it all on tape. You'll see. Either way, that was epicness to all extents. Guess what? Thursday was epicness too, because Poor Boy had an all lotto bucket show, so they put all lottos on the lineup, about 10 lotto spots, and then you go up and pick topics from a bucket. You can't do your jokes or else you have to wear a bucket on your head the rest of the set. Anyways, so went there, guess what? I got bullet and bashed, but I did have to wear the bucket on my head. I didn't fully understand the rules going in, so I pulled the topic and riffed on it for like 10 seconds, but then could transition to a joke I had. So I did that, but then I got called a buckethead by everybody and had to wear the bucket the rest of the set. But it was fun. Fuck it, I embraced it. I was buckethead. Brighton buckethead bags, fam. But no, then just pulled a bunch of topics, riffed. It was so epic, honestly. Super fun. I was like, I could be out there for freaking 20 minutes. Because you get to make up to material on the spot. I actually had one that I'm like, oh, you know what? That could be a bit one day. Potentially. One of the riffs. A lot of the riffs, nothing. But what can you do? There was one, wedgies was a pull, and this girl didn't know what wedgies were. So I was like, here, get up here, I'll show ya. That was epic. And then I wedgied her to all extent. That was really epic. Great show. Poor Boy. That's what we do, son. I don't know if I mentioned I got my coffee. Anyways, Poor Boy After Hours was lit. As always, one of the best mics in the city. Everybody's engaged. It was fun because most people did the bucket still. We had the bucket of topics was crazy big. So most people at the after hours did the bucket. I didn't because I wanted to work on some stuff, which I did. And it was nice. There was one joke I'm excited about. So yeah, I do wish I ended on the bucket though, because I got the light and I ended like 20 seconds later, just like, I can't finish this bit. I should have just started pulling from the bucket because I love the bucket. I wanted to, but I was like, I have to be disciplined and work on my material, but I could have did both. Whatever. What can you do? But like I said, great show. Love watching Jeff Davis. If you don't know Jeff Davis, which you should, honestly, he's amazing. He's the guy who runs Poor Boy. Amazing comic. One of the funniest people I ever met in my life. And he did the bucket. Oh, that's what I was so excited for, because he wasn't on the regular show. I'm like, Jeff is the best at the bucket. And he goes up, because he always hosts the after hours, goes up, I'm going to do from the bucket. I started clapping, because that's the best. This guy is literally the best riffer in the entire country. Anyways, that was epic. Friday. Worked. And that's it. See you guys. BashFM. No. Oh, yeah, I just worked. But great show. I worked at my the part-time butcher shop job that I got, but that was nice because I got to bring some food to work. Beef jerky, Wagyu beef jerky. So it was nice to bring food to work, but work was basic. It was a good show, just whatever. But like, you know what was amazing? Getting to see Will Curley. My boy in Ottawa, Will Curley, he's doing Just for Laughs soon. He crushed it on Friday. That was epic. Amazing. He's one of the funniest comics in the entire city. So that was epic to see. To witness, to explore the mind of Will Curley. You know what's cool about being an adult? You can stay up all night and eat ice cream. Isn't that fun? That's not like a Will Curley bit or something. You have no idea what's happening. Isn't that fun though? You get to eat ice cream anytime you want as an adult. I had ice cream at 4 a.m. for 3 days in a row yesterday. Just kidding. I wish. Anyways, what happened Saturday? UFC. Wow. Jesus Christ. At least Paddy Pimblett got that submission. That was amazing. Oh my God. His body was contorted. I think it was an anaconda or I forget. I think it was anaconda, but that was a crazy choke. With less than a minute in, just subbed him. Boom, that was crazy. Paddy Pimblett, amazing. Give it up for that guy. Conor McGregor, goddamn, bro, that sucks. But it's passing of the torch. The new dogs are back in town, eh? That's how I feel. I'm like, the new dogs are here to take over. So it's a passing of the torch moment. Also a moment of sayonara. Who knows? Conor McGregor might come back and fight Max Holloway and actually fight him. That could happen. But it's just more about the hype of the whole entire... It's completely done. If he comes back and fights, it's not even going to be close to the same hype. He has to come back. He would have to come back and just be Conor McGregor again, which 90% chance won't happen in life. Like, it's... So it sucks, but I feel bad for Max Holloway because he was going to fucking box his head in anyways. So, but I hope they fight, actually. I hope they do have a rematch. That'll be sick. Max gets paid. Conor gets to, whatever, avenge his knee? I don't know. But, because, Why not? Just make that fight. Max, he's already fought for the belt multiple times. He's already been a champion, BMF. Just wait. Fight Connor in a year, fucking 10 months, whatever it is. But might as well. Shit. But yeah, yesterday. Finally, I got to try some kebabs that we make at the butcher shop. Holy, amazing, yo. We had a barbecue. Hey, Patty, the barbecue was lit, eh? I know you watching, son. You watching my journal diary entry. Shit, mother. Yeah, the kebabs were amazing. First one, chicken. Holy, it tasted like you're in heaven. You eat it, you're like, heaven exists. So good, jeez. Amazing. And then the lamb, oh my god, since I've been working there, these chunks of lamb on these skewers are so giant. Ever since I've been working there, just staring at them like, one day it happened. Amazing. The lamb, oh my god, lamb, red pepper, purple onions. I want one right now. And then the beef one's amazing. The beef and the chicken, both pieces are wrapped in bacon. The lamb, no. But the beef, I think, customer told me it would be better without bacon wrapped around. So I'm going to try that because I feel that. Chicken, amazing though. Amazing kebabs. What a great night. We had a barbecue, watermelon, drinks, Coors Seltzy, son. Yeah, great time. UFC was sick, honestly, up until the ending fight. Like, I'm over it now. But in the moment, it did ruin the night. For sure. It was like, what the hell? We literally watched. It happened. And it was like, oh, fuck this. And we went and watched the owner of Absolute's comedy on YouTube for 20 minutes. Just to make ourselves feel worse. No, just kidding. Just kidding. It wasn't. It was fun to watch. He's an interesting guy up there. Either way, it's a fun time. He has some funny bits, by the way. Either way. Now I'm overcompensating. Who cares? It was fun. Great time overall. Oh, also, Friday, I forgot to mention, my boy was in the audience because he comes to Absolute. I met him through Absolute somehow. It was a long story. I'll tell you one day. But song of the week, Problems to Millions by Northside Benji. I turn my problems to millions. Ooh, look it up, it's fire. But my boy produced it. He was at Absolute. I met him through Absolute, and he produced one of my favorite songs in the history. Like, Problems to Millions isn't a new song. It's just one of my favorite songs ever. It's not an old song either. 6 years, I don't know, something like that. But amazing. One of my favorite songs ever. And I know the producer through comedy. Life is the greatest. I love you all. Problems to Millions, look it up. Bash FM, we're back every Sunday. Never miss a beat, eh? That's what we do. Thanks for watching. Love you all, motherfuckers. Shit. Let's do this.